turned me around. I used to think I was nothing, but look at this love we found. So give me that hand, I can take mine. No, I don't ever wanna see you cry. No more tears. No more tears. Take that chance, you'll be fine. No, I don't ever wanna see you cry. No more tears. No more tears. Never really saw you coming until you turned me around.
Hello guys and official, welcome back to my YouTube channel, or welcome to my YouTube channel if you're new. If you are new here, don't forget to like and subscribe because it really does support my channel and we have a great time here. It's a lot of fun. So I feel like I haven't spoken to you guys properly in so long now. So those of you that have been following along with my channel, you'd know that I was pretty consistent. Weekly, I had a video up for you guys. We were connected, we were talking, and then everything just kind of didn't work out for a little bit. I broke my camera, my laptop stopped working. There was a whole shenanigan of other things, but I'm back, baby. We're currently filming on my new camera, which is my first exciting news. So I hope the quality is better, but it is actually an overcast day today, so it might not be that much better. So I'm gonna kick off this video with giving you guys a couple of life updates because like I said, it's been a while and a lot has happened and I have a lot to update you guys on. So like I said, number one, I got a brand new camera and I am so excited, and it's actually a little bit heavier than I thought it was going to be. So my arm is kind of struggling a little bit. Whoa, the overexposure. Sorry, I'm in front of two windows because my next exciting news, if you remember, it was a couple of weeks ago now, I told you that we really needed to get on top of organizing the landscaping out the back. And look, we were really slack with it. We weren't slack, we couldn't find what we wanted for so long. So now we're actually getting it all custom made because you spend a little bit more, but it's easier. So let me just flip you around. So if you remember, I told you guys that we were going to get two planter boxes, one there and one there, and then we're going to have a bench in the middle. So the bench is going to be concrete and the planter boxes is wood. They're all currently being done. We're then going to deck the entire area, which is why all the grass is dying, because we put that like stuff on it that kills it basically. And yeah, so the bench should be here probably at the end of next week, and the planter boxes around the same time as well, and then we're going to get a chippy in to build the deck. The final large life announcement, which is probably my most excited thing, is something that we actually have to go back upstairs for me to show you. As you will see, I am in activewear. No surprise, I live in activewear, but this is a new set. And you may be wondering, why is this exciting news, Amy? Well, let me tell you, my friend, this is exciting news because I have officially joined the Activewear team and I am one of their newest ambassadors. I can't even begin to tell you how excited I am. My first parcel arrived last night, and I've literally tried everything on. I've already done a workout in the one that I'm currently wearing, and I'm just so excited. I'm so excited for what's ahead. I'm so excited to work with a company that I really believe in their values and love everything that they're trying to work towards. But yeah, I'll cut it short because I know we've got a lot to get through in this video, and this intro has already been super long, but I do have a discount code for them if you do want to check it out. It is an affiliate code, which basically just means you guys get a discount and it supports me. But yeah, so I'll leave that below and I'll just give you one little last look. So the one I'm currently wearing is the Inlux bra. So the back of it is stunning, if you can see that. It's got a little cut out. And these are the seamless leggings, and they've actually got this really cool detail up the side. So they're little, kind of like little holes in the tights if you can see it. And yeah, just give it a little bit of a snazzy look, you know? But yeah. Anyway, let's head back downstairs because it is time to get into what this video is about, which is how to heal your relationship with food. So let's go. Okay, so if you're new to my channel, I'm just gonna give you a bit of a recap because otherwise this entire video isn't gonna make a lot of sense to you. So basically, in the past, I've gone through some pretty heavy eating disorders, and a couple of years back, I was in a really bad place within myself, my body image, loving myself, my mental health, my relationship with food. It was all pretty messy and not the best. And that's the entire reason why I started my YouTube channel and my Instagram, because I always promised myself that when I did finally recover, that I would jump on here and I would share what I know to try and help other people not go down the same path I did, or try and help them find the way and start recovering, hopefully at a quicker speed, because that's the goal we all want, right? So this video, it's about how to heal your relationship with food, and it's particularly gonna be aimed at those people that are coming from any kind of eating disorder, any kind of yo-yo diets, anyone that's been living with low calories for a while now and it's just not working for you and you wanna learn to live a maintainable life. This video is for you. My first tip for you guys is to grab your phone or your tablet or your computer or your laptop or your iPod or whatever you use to count your calories and your macros and delete it right now. Because honestly, I really wish I had have done this earlier on in my recovery process, because having those apps on your phone, first of all, is a massive waste of your time. It takes so long to weigh your food and to track your food, and also it just makes you feel like straight up garbage, and it did nothing but make me relapse. So delete them right now. My second tip for you guys, which follows pretty closely to the first tip, is taking baby steps. I found that whenever I felt pressure to take these huge leaps and be like, you need to have this many calories more, and you need to do this, and you need to have another 2 meals per day, and rah, 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 and all of these big things, it was too much for me to handle. It's like the same as anything in life. If you like step out of your comfort zone, like you can handle that. Like you're still nervous and like sometimes it doesn't pan out, but like you just keep getting a little bit better. Whereas if you like literally jump out of your comfort zone, you're just like, I can't do this. And you're going to like freak out and you're probably gonna relapse. And honestly, relapsing is like the worst thing you can do for your progress anyway, because it literally means you're putting yourself back to the start. So you're better off taking little baby steps. So the way that I did this was, instead of, like I said, being like, you need to do all of this in one go, I was like, look, I'm gonna keep eating the way that I'm eating, even though I know that it's not healthy and that it's not the best for me. But what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna add a handful of sweet potato into that salad that I have for lunch every day. And I'm going to do that for 2 weeks until I feel comfortable doing that. And after I do that, I'm then going to put a handful of oats into my morning smoothie while still doing the salad thing. And so then I'm gonna do that for another 3 weeks until I get comfortable with that. And just slowly adding things on like that at your own pace, so that you're never going to feel in control, and you're always going to feel anxious when you're doing something like this, because it's something completely new and you're trying to learn to trust your body again, which is like one of the hardest things that you can do. But I found by taking little steps, it was like the amount of anxiety was small enough that I could handle it, and I could slowly start to take steps in the right direction. So yeah, they're my first 2 tips for you guys. I hope you enjoy it. I'm actually running super late because we're about to go meet up with one of my best friends. His name's Will. You'll see him soon. He is not camera shy, so he'll jump on here and say hi. So we're gonna go out to lunch. You're gonna meet Will, and then we'll get back here and we'll get straight back into the tips.
Till I get up, time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left.
Okay, so we're back from having lunch now. I was going to film a little bit more, but we ended up having like a really deep conversation because I haven't seen Will in so long, and been like 4 months, so I didn't film too much, but I honestly had the best time. Will, if you're watching this, you are an absolute legend. So before we head inside, I figured it was time to bring you tip number 3, which is limiting your amount of time spent on social media. Limiting the amount of time that you're spending on social media is so important for your mental health in general, but particularly vital when you're going through any kind of transition or you're trying to focus on fixing and healing yourself. Because at the end of the day, social media is getting better at showing you the real side. Like, I feel like people are jumping on more and showing you the days when they're bloated or not feeling well, but at the end of the day, majority of the stuff you see on social media is a highlight reel. It's the best part of people's life, and it's so human nature to get on there and compare yourself, and all of a sudden you're comparing your life and your relationship and how pretty you can put food together and your workout, and like your entire life is just getting compared to people's highlight of their life, and it can be so detrimental to you, particularly if you're in a fragile state right now where you're not fully comfortable within yourself. So I think honestly taking a bit of time away from social media so that you can really just focus all of your energy on you, and you're not looking at what anyone else is doing, and you're not comparing your progress to someone else or your body to someone else, and you're just really sticking in your own lane and focusing on healing yourself. I think that's a really good step to take, and it's really going to propel your progress in healing your relationship with food and also within your body. So yeah, so that was tip number 3. It is time to head on inside because I did actually buy fish for dinner, which you'll see, and that needs to go in the fridge. So I'm going to head on inside, I'm going to put that in the fridge, I'm going to do some editing, and I'll see you guys a little bit later for dinner. The dogs are now in bed, I've done my stretching, and it is time for me to start wrapping up my night, which means it is time to wrap up this video and give you my final 2 tips. So I'm going to keep these really short and sweet and simple and straight to the point. So tip number 4 is to be prepared to throw everything you currently know out the window, and being able to recognize that you got to the point that you're at right now because of the false intel that you were working off. So the sooner that you can let go of the way that you think things need to be and just be more open-minded and prepared to do research and just basically rewire your brain so it's going to work with you instead of against you. And tip number 5 is to limit the amount of time that you're spending alone. And I know that during a time when your anxiety is high and you're stressed and you don't feel the best and you're uncomfortable and you're just really in a tough spot, all you want to do, it's human nature to just shrivel up into a little ball and just spend that time on by yourself. But honestly, that's why you have loved ones, because all they want to do is support you and love you. And if you open up and you accept that, it's going to make this entire process so much easier for you. It's going to make you feel a lot better and more supported within your decisions and more comfortable within yourself. So I know that I definitely lent on my family a lot during my entire process of healing my relationship with food, and I really wish I had have opened up and taken on that support and love earlier rather than trying to shut them out while I was trying to fix myself. Anyway, I'm going to wrap up this video here. I hope you guys did enjoy it and get some value out of it as always, and if you did, I'd really appreciate if you could quickly take the time to give it a like and subscribe, because it really does support my channel and I really do appreciate it. But besides that, I hope you're having a beautiful morning or night whenever you're watching this. I look forward to seeing you next Sunday at 11 AM. Bye guys!